Hi, Stefan from CR Kennedy. Today we're going to look at holding slope. To hold a slope you need a centre line. So in your surfaces you've got centre line here. You need to select a centre line that's within your project or within the surface that you're using. So you can see in the drop down I have a few available. I have one that I've already picked previously. So if I exit out of there, go into the dig screen, you can see now there's my centre line. We're referencing it because we're getting an offset to it. So I have a centre line. From that centre line I can then select holding slope by going into the tools menu, selecting the hold slope, and then we come into the options available from hold slope. In hold slope you have two choices, from a centre line or user defined. In this example I'm only going to use centre line. You've got the hold slope from the distance of the centre line. This will determine the slope. So you have your centre line and you have your other lines across from that. Wherever you interpret that centre line between two lines is going to be the slope that you are going to be holding to, and I'll make that clear when we get into the dig screen. So for this particular example I have 2 meters already set. You can just simply come in here. That is all I did to select my 2 meters. Negative or positive will determine what side of the centre line you want to use. So I will also check using the originating points just to give us some clarity on what I'm doing here. So I have everything now selected in the hold slope options. By returning to the grade screen or the dig screen, all I need to do is hit hold slope. This will tell me what has happened from the settings that I've chosen. So you can see in this screen here, there's our centre line. And I'll just zoom in a little bit to him. There's our centre line. There's our bucket reference point. So we are coming across from the centre line 2 meters. 2 meters stops between those two dots, which are the originating points. That will give me the centre line, the slope that I'm holding to. I've chosen 6 meters, and I choose that by simply touching on the box, clicking on the 6. That equals a 6 meter offset to where I want to hold slope to. Positive or negative will determine the side on which we go, and I've checked the originating points just to give some more clarity in the dig screen. Now once we're in here, if I go hold slope, you can now see that the distance from the centre line, 6 meters, puts me on the shoulder of the road between those 2 points. So you can see now I'm holding slope on that angle on that shoulder. Wherever you determine that distance is what's going to determine the surface that you're referencing to. So if it's a flat surface, it'll be flat. Where the road changes, because this is a road, to a shoulder, if you pick the offset from that centre line to the shoulder, that's what you'll get, and that's what we have displayed here. That hold slope will carry on for the duration of the surface. You can turn it on and off as much as you like, as per required. And that's how you hold slope from a centre line in Icon 3D software.